Welcome to the first ever broadcast of Expo 2020 Dubai. We are super excited. Expo 2020 Dubai has been actually 170 years in the making, from winning the bid in 2013 to overcoming one of the greatest challenges of our time.
Oh my god.
Guys, please stay tuned. Tomorrow, Dubai will open the largest event ever staged in the Middle East and the biggest global event to take place since the pandemic. This is huge. For 170 years, World Expos have been providing a platform to showcase the greatest innovations that have shaped the world we live in today. And Expo 2020 will continue that tradition with the latest technology from around the globe.
This is the first expo to be held in the Middle East, Africa and South Asia. It's a once-in-a-lifetime celebration of humanity, a groundbreaking spectacle that brings together more than 200 participants, over 60 live shows every single day. And tonight, the celebrations officially begin. The opening ceremony begins at 7:30 p.m. at the Al Wasl Plaza, which houses the world's largest blended video projection installation. We'll be with you for the full broadcast, which will have a number of performances from the likes of Andre Bocelli, Ellie Goulding, Mohammed Abdul, and Angelique Kidjo, and many, many more performers.
But before we get to all of that, first of all, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Casey.
My name is Simran.
And we actually bring you the news every single morning right here from the office. We talk about the daily updates in Dubai, the trending stories. But for the first time ever, it's a historical moment in Dubai, and we are going live to broadcast the opening ceremony of Expo 2020. It is a historic moment in Dubai. We could not be more excited to be with you to take you through it.
We are so excited, and the fact that Expo, after 8 years of much anticipation, is finally opening tonight, it does not get better than this. Like, this is really the moment the world has been waiting for. Dubai residents have been waiting for, UAE residents have been waiting for so eagerly.
Yeah, I think we'll all remember the first moment that Expo was announced, and we'll get to all of the history and what it is in a little bit. But first of all, a shout out to you guys watching. Usually in the morning, we have Dubai residents watching. But now I think today, I feel like the hype is being felt around the world, and we know you're going to be joining us. So we want to know where you're watching from. We have Facebook open, we have Twitter open, we have YouTube open. Where are you watching from? And we may give you a little shout out.
Oh yeah, a little.
Oh no.
No! You have to blow.
Tell us where you're watching from, and we'll give you a little shout out. So if, for example, you're watching from Ireland, we would go, Ireland! And if you're watching from
India!
You would go, Expo 2020 Dubai is all about global unity. It's the first expo that has brought so many countries together and are helping people for good. And that's why it's such a spectacular moment. And that's why we could not be more excited to share all of the expo information with you. Mohammed Saad from India, we see you.
Oh, India!
But don't worry, it won't just be us. We are going directly to Expo site.
Yes, we will be there virtually along with you guys, but we'll be giving you the rundown of exactly what's happening there, second by second. Like, we'll be explaining all the pavilions to you, explaining how you can enter the the COVID precautions that the expo has in place, all the necessities, all the COVID regulations and the tests and the vaccines and all of that, the prices.
And everything that's going out there, because as, first of all, you may or may not know, Expo this year has 3 themes: mobility, sustainability, and opportunity. Also, there are 192 pavilions. Over
200 plus pavilions with 192 countries.
192 countries being represented there. There are 60 live shows daily. There are hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of shows happening throughout the 6 months that this is happening in Dubai. Tomorrow we're going to see fireworks across Dubai in celebration, and probably tonight. But what's happening tonight is the opening ceremony. So think of this like the Olympics. Like we said at the beginning, this is the largest world event to take place since the pandemic. So the fact that Dubai is making that happen in a safe way is huge. Like Simran said, you need to be vaccinated to go in or have your negative PCR test. Dubai has brought out incredible innovations in terms of getting life back to COVID normality in the last year, and we've been lucky enough to be here for that. And the fact that they're able to bring the expo and make it happen in this time frame has just been fantastic.
Honestly, it's so great, and it's such a proud moment for us UAE residents to see the expo finally unfold. It's been years in the making, and other countries, while they watch and while they enjoy and really, enjoy the visuals, enjoy the spectacle, just virtually, we have the opportunity to go and actually visit the place, visit the site in person, enjoy all of its activities and entertainment and all that it has set up for us. So, really,
but also people can travel. If you're watching, by the way, and we see you Bangladesh, we see you Philippines, we see you Pakistan. That's for all of you watching. But if you're watching, you can come to Dubai, you can come to the UAE. We're a population of 10 million people, and travel to the UAE has been lifted, travel bans from other countries. There's a lot of ways you can travel here. But of course, first of all, consult World Health Organization's information to make sure quarantine periods to get back into your country and whatever it may be. But the best thing to do, you can also search the airline that you're traveling with, and they'll give you the information. But when you get here, it's a breeze. Lots of things to do, lots of places to see. We have 7 beautiful Emirates. In Dubai alone, you probably need about a year to see everything that we have going on. And then outside of Dubai, there's also Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah, Sharjah, beautiful Emirates that have incredible scenery, because you may know the UAE is an incredible skyline, but actually we go to the mountains, you can go to the coast, even though we're on the coast here. But there's plenty to do and see outside of the UAE.
And speaking of travel, when you guys get on a flight on Fly Dubai, Etihad or Emirates, you guys get a free Expo 2020 pass to visit the site. So a win-win in so many ways.
We're looking at the live broadcast now, and we're seeing drone footage of Expo 2020. The scale of this is unseen before in Expo history. We already said there are 200 plus pavilions. To get there, they have actually created a new transport line. So Dubai runs on the RTA Metro, which is, I guess, an artery through the city. They've actually added a new stop. So if you want to visit and you're in Dubai, I would suggest hopping on the Metro tomorrow, buy your tickets, and it takes you directly to Al Wasl Plaza, where they're broadcasting the live opening ceremony from tonight. You don't need to worry about taxis or parking or hailing. Hop on the Metro, cheap as, and you'll get into the opening Al Wasl ceremony tomorrow.
And God, Casey, I've actually seen the Expo station, and it is humongous, so high-tech, so beautiful, and it's unlike any kind of public transportation area situation you've ever seen. It is really high-tech, so advanced, and the newest one, I think the most latest one to be out in the whole world. Like, it's a brand new metro station, so you can expect everything to be flashy new.
We're going to cut to the opening broadcast ceremony. Watch this, stay tuned. We're going to be back with you narrating the whole thing, but you need to see this footage. It's absolutely stunning. Welcome Back to your live coverage broadcast of Expo 2020 Dubai opening ceremony. My name is Casey.
My name is Simran.
And we could not be more excited to be with you here on such a historic occasion for Dubai, for the UAE, and for the world, because as we said already, this is the first ever time a global event has taken place since the pandemic, and we are so proud as Dubai residents that it's happening right here.
It is so exciting, and you guys can see the live stream happening right, beside us? No, not beside us at the moment.
Left, to the left.
To
All
the
your
right,
Expo
to the
coverage
right.
in a box to the left.
Yes, we also, along with the performers at the Expo, we can also witness our performances.
That's true. However, if you're watching, so I feel like in Dubai, we've been talking about Expo for a long time. It was announced in 2013. It's been years in the making. And as you can see from the footage you just saw, the scale of what's going to happen over the next 6 months is unparalleled. However, if you're just tuning in from elsewhere, and I'm seeing people from Philippines, I'm seeing people from Bangladesh, from Uganda, if you're just tuning in, tonight is huge, the opening ceremony, and it's going to include performers from all over the world to kind of just highlight how incredible Expo is in terms of bringing countries together.
Really, there are going to be 127 arts and cultural events, and if you guys are if you have your Expo tickets ready, just know there will be free events happening throughout the 6-month period. If you enter and you haven't paid for any other events, you'll be treated to so many parades, just spectacular visual shows, all those sorts of things.
I'm heading down there tomorrow, and I'm apprehensive as to will I have enough time. And will I have enough battery in my phone? But I'm super duper excited. I'm going to go to Pepsi. They're the official snack and beverage partner, and they're kind of unveiling. And this is actually what we've seen a lot over the last week. Is there's been like little openings for each pavilion. So I saw the New Zealand pavilion had their opening, and they had a haka there, and the Irish pavilion is having their opening on Wednesday, which I'm going to. And you'll see a massive cultural blend, which is so exciting, happening throughout. And like you said, there's 127 art and culture events happening in October alone. And from what I can say, I think 99% of those are free once you have your ticket.
And what is the one thing you're looking forward to the most tonight as the Expo has its grand opening?
This one is so easy for me, but then it's so hard because no one knows what's going to happen tonight. Like, we know as much as you do in terms of the secret veil that's about to be unveiled. We're thinking Olympics in terms of scale and opening ceremony excitement, but we do know that there are performers. So in terms of the performers, I'm a huge Andrea Bocelli fan. Huge. Oh. How could you not be?
Yeah, honestly, of course. Yesterday I was playing his songs when we were staying in the office after hours, me and Shahir, and he was I got him hooked on. Definitely.
Shout out to our producer Shahir. After hours, 2 days in a row. How do you do it? He used to put up with us too.
2 days in a row. Oh, tonight as well, yes. How does he do it? But for me, it's the pavilions. I can't wait to see all the pavilions finally unraveled and revealed to us, because so many of them have been under wraps for far too long now.
This is it, and we'll see as Expo continues, we will see the pavilions rolling out each of their events. So we're trying to discuss just in October a snapshot of exactly what's going down. So we've discussed art and culture. There's also events at the mobility pavilion. There's also 3 architecture events. And I feel like if you're interested in architecture, it's not simply the events that you need to go to, because each pavilion in itself is a work of art. I saw the UK one was revealed today. It's finally opening to the public tomorrow. All of the pavilions in their own right are very, very interesting architecture.
And the things that they have to showcase on the inside, incredible. Like, each are going to show what they have, like just how it'll just show the progression of the country and where the country is heading and the themes of surrounding the country. So many interesting things. Like the UK, for example, is shaped like a giant horn, and it's the first of the nations to be designed by a woman. So that is incredible. And you know, when I see the footage here, Casey, like, have you seen the Hunger Games?
Yes, I have. I love that trilogy.
You know, so in one of the movies, it's like all of them come down these chariots as the president is standing in front.
And that's like a very future-focused movie, right?
And the music that plays in the background, can you not just picture that here?
It's because it looks like the future. That's so true. I feel like I'm looking at a future city.
Each country riding down in a chariot with the flag, and then in the front, Sheikh Mohammed standing, just welcoming everyone to the expo. Like, could you imagine?
And that's something else that we're super excited about, is that there will be royal guests tonight, especially His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai. He will hopefully be in attendance along with other royals. It has been their vision that has made this happen. It looks like this insane dome. And this is where, I guess, media and VIPs are tonight situated for what's about to be unveiled. Now, we do know it's all kicking off in the next 20 minutes, so stay tuned with us as we take you through it. We're as excited as you are. There are going to be huge performances. We've already said before Andrea Bocelli, but of course Ellie Goulding,
yes,
British superstar. We also have Lang Lang from China, who's an incredible concert pianist, known internationally, renowned for performances. So we're super excited about that one.
Angelique Kidjo, and also Mohammed Abdo, and we have a few more performers as well lined up for the Expo 2020 Dubai. Big opening ceremony tonight.
It's just like a flicker, like a peppering of performers from all over the world. So you have like pop, you have opera. It's just like a total mix, and I think that's the beauty, and I think that's the beauty of what you will learn about the UAE, hopefully over the next couple of months, is that we are a mix. There are actually over 206 countries living harmoniously in the UAE right now, and that's something I think we're all very proud of. It's something you may not know, but let's do a little quick round in our studio right now just to see where we're all from, because there's a blend in the UAE that's so
unheard of.
Proves the tolerance of the country. So I'm Irish.
I am Indian. Took me a while.
Omani.
Woo!
We need to give you a shout out. But our office is a massive mix, and it's something that we love, because I grew up in a country where I guess in my classroom when I was younger, the majority of people are Irish. And then I came here as a teacher 8 years ago, and I was teaching in a school, and there was 30 kids in the classroom, and there was about 15 nationalities all learning from each other from a young age. And that's something that you can't teach it, it's there. And that's really representative of what the UAE wants to I guess show in terms of tolerance, and it's something that we're all, I think, very proud of.
Really, if you grow up in Dubai, you practically grow up a global citizen. Because you are just put in a mixing pot with all nationalities, all cultures, all traditions. So it's brilliant. Like, one of my friends just the other day said, like, he never traveled much, but he feels like just being in Dubai itself, he's traveled the world because he's met people of all cultures, of all places. So for him, it's incredible just living here. And I felt like the resonance with what he said was so true. Like, it's incredible. Like, if you just stay in Dubai itself, like, from the restaurants to the malls to the events, like anytime there is a holiday like Christmas, Diwali, Hanukkah, like everything is celebrated, and we all celebrate it together as a community. Ramadan is huge. Like people from all over the world celebrate it when it's Ramadan here in the UAE.
Ramadan is 100% the favorite holiday of the year, because I think we get to really experience it, and you see like you're welcomed into iftars and you're welcomed into suhoors, and it's such a family time, and then it's obviously quite glam, and it's like a family time, and we really learn more about each culture as the holidays happen, because people feel comfortable celebrating the holidays that they want to celebrate here, which is very, very nice.
Exactly.
Let's have a quick look through your comments of everyone watching. If you're just joining, this is the live broadcast of Expo 20 Dubai opening ceremony. We are so excited to be with you here. We are Love in Dubai, a local news platform here in Dubai, and we bring the daily news updates every morning. So this is a little bit different for us, but we're super excited about it.
Yes, we are. Natasha, hi, she's watching on YouTube, and she's like, the studio looks great. Natasha works with us, guys. Excited to have her watching the show.
Oh, we have a comment from Rich, who also works with us, but he's down at Expo right now, and he is saying that it's very hot. So if you're down at Expo, it's going to be quite toasty. So don't. But the thing is, in the UAE, we've just had the hot summer, and I feel like we nearly think that it's lifted, right? So it's like, can I wear a jumper outside yet? No, you cannot. But we're nearing the end of the hot summer, because in the UAE, in case you didn't know, it can get from 45 to 50 degrees per day. But now it's slowly, steadily declining. But I guess if you're out at the outdoor event tonight, it's still going to be pretty toasty.
Hopefully there's no sandstorm today.
Yeah, but we're still jealous of you, Rich.
Oh.
Send your stories. However, like I said, we're going to be broadcasting the live stream. So what's happening tonight? Expo 20 Dubai is broadcasting this live stream around the world. In the UAE alone, 430 locations have screens set up. They have them set up in airports, hotels, even in clinics. They're going to have the screen set up. So if you're out and about, flick on the screen so you can watch it. However, Rich is actually down at the event.
Hi, Rich. Welcome to our show.
If he's watching, but also he's going to be doing Instagram stories.
Oh, yes, he's busy doing the takeovers and just making it all fancy on the gram.
So if you want to see what it's like from a person's perspective, hop onto Instagram because he's going to be doing live updates from that. We are going to have the fancy coverage. We're going to have what Expo 2020 is showing the world. But if you want to see Richard on foot, on hand, solo journalisming to watch the event, he's going to be down there, and he's actually down there right now broadcasting. He drove there, parked his car, saw his intro into the incredible entrance of Expo. Like that, even the gateway is stunning. They opened it officially in terms of a media official open a couple of weeks ago. And even the gate opening has been an event, which shows you how excited we are about this.
Honestly, but I feel like it's one of the easiest takeovers that anyone has been on from the office, Rich going to the Expo site, because you don't need to do any work. Just put up a story of Expo and that's it. Like the visuals, they don't need any text. They don't need any kind of enhancements at all.
So in case you didn't know, we do a couple of takeovers, which means we go to places and we take videos, we put them on Instagram, and Simran is actually takeover queen and she's very talented at it.
So please. Your Jollibee takeover, if you guys, any of y'all saw it day before yesterday, that was one of the best takeovers done yet, where Casey and Lavnish had an an eating challenge.
Yes, we did, and it was very exciting. And actually, if you turn on to stories, you might see it. But I think the most exciting thing about tonight is Expo 2020 is opening, and you can get all of the live updates directly on the feed right now. But let's jump into what's coming up at Expo, what you need to know. What about if you're going there? How much are tickets? Do you need to be vaccinated? Any questions that you might have, drop them into the comments now and we'll try and answer them. Whether or not you're coming from abroad, whether or not you're coming from Sharjah, whether or not you're coming from next door. We're in JLT, by the way. Do you have any questions about Expo? We're actually working with Expo, which is super exciting, a massive proud moment for Lوڤن Dubai to be able to share the news with the world. So we have a little bit of insider information. So if you need any questions answered, we're going to be open all night. We have our Facebook open. We see your comments. And like I said, we're trying to give shout outs. And we've just got a very special request from my mother, who's watching from Dungarvan, County Waterford, Ireland. So I need to give her a little. Hi, Mommy. Thank you for watching. #1 supporter. First question from Zaza. She says, how much are tickets?
How much are tickets? Let's give you the ticket lowdown.
First of all, Zaza, what age are you? That's very important.
Yes.
If you are an adult, you're going to pay 95 dirham for a ticket. However, you can get a month's pass right now for October for the same price as a single day ticket. So if I was a Dubai resident and I was going for an adult ticket, I'd buy it right now and then you get a pass for the entire month. This deal is only available until October 15th. So get your ticket now. And like we said, you're not just going to Expo. And I say this in terms of think about which day you go, because the calendar of events is just phenomenal. So when you're going, get onto Expo calendar. We have brief synopsis summaries up on Lوڤن Dubai, but get onto Expo calendar to check that out.
Yes, and if you are under 18, a student, a senior above the age of 60, or a person of determination, you get a free ticket to the Expo Dubai 2020. And if you are someone who will be accompanying someone who is a person of determination, your ticket will be half priced. So that is the ticket lowdown for you. So depending on if you're a students below 18,
people of determination,
if you're above 60 years old, depending on that, you will get a free ticket. So more information on the site. Like if you go to the Expo 2020 Dubai official website, you will be able to not only purchase your ticket from there, you'll see the whole breakdown of the packages, and you can get a season pass. You can get a pass for the entire 6 months duration, and they have a lot of packages as well.
That's a very good point, because if you know Dubai, we go extra. There's always tickets, and then there's VIP tickets. So actually, along with the tickets, first of all, you can get a one-day ticket. You can get a month ticket right now for October. You can also get October passes. You can also get a season pass. And then also you can get a multi-day pass. You can get a one-day ticket. And it goes up to premium experiences.
Exactly. And the premium, and the price for the premium goes up to 1,750 and comes with a lot of benefits.
So I would check all of that out on Expo 2020 Dubai. Like I said, we're here broadcasting the live updates of Expo 2020 opening ceremony. We're going to be with you here all night, but it's actually going to start in a very short amount of time. We're going to cut back to footage of the entire event so you can see what's going on, but we'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. Check out the Expo. Keep your questions coming in and we'll try to answer them.
ضيوفنا
Welcome back to the Love in Dubai show, where we are broadcasting live the opening ceremony of Expo 2020 Dubai. My name is Casey.
My name is Simran.
And we are so excited to be with you here to take you through all the information that you may need to talk to you about Expo, and then eventually to, of course, broadcast the live. We're getting your questions in, which we're going to try and answer. One of the questions is, when does the ceremony begin?
Good question. When does the ceremony begin? Very shortly.
We have the rundown. We believe it's going to start at 8, so stay tuned with us. What you're seeing now, if you're watching the... Are we doing a split screen, by the way?
Yes.
So you can see the drone cover. This is the footage that we're getting directly from Expo TV. This is the footage that they're broadcasting to the world, showing the incredible drone footage of the site. We actually have Richard Fitzgerald, our CEO of Augustus. He's down there taking footage also. So we're getting updates. We believe the Al Plaza Dome is quite warm this evening. That's what we've heard so far.
Yes, that's the reports in right now.
And
oh,
now
look at
we're seeing VIP arrivals. So we were told that at this point we're going to see VIPs arrive into the Expo, probably as excited as we are about what's to come. Like we said, this is Olympic standard opening ceremony. We're going to see the likes of Andrea Bocelli, Ellie Goulding all performing. We're going to have all of the pavilions possibly represented here tonight, 192 countries possibly represented at this opening ceremony. And of course, attended by media, dignitaries, and I'm sure UAE royals, which is very exciting.
This is exciting. So someone asked about PCR tests at the site. Now, you do need to present a negative PCR test if you're not vaccinated, and if you're vaccinated, you can show proof of vaccination on the Al Husn app, and you can, it's not on Al Husn app, right? Or your vaccination certificate. If you're coming from abroad, you'll be given a vaccination certificate which you can present at the entry. And if you're not vaccinated, your negative PCR test has to have a validity period of 72 hours. So that is what is required to enter the Expo 2020 site.
Keep your questions coming in. We'll do our best to answer them, so bear with us. We have one from Marilu saying, if I'll be assisting someone with determination, the ticket I pay is half price, but will I be able to use it for the entire month as well? It depends on the ticket that you get. If you buy a day ticket, then no.
Yeah.
If you get the monthly ticket, I'm not sure if the assisting ticket works for the entire month, because that's actually just a special pass that they've put on offer. So I would double check that. The day one will only, of course, work for the day. Yes.
So do keep your questions rolling in, and we will be talking to you about everything to do with tech, pavilions, food. We'll give you a lowdown on all the food destinations, not all the food destinations, some of the popular food destinations that you can find at the Expo site. Give you a rundown on what you can expect from some of the major pavilions. Speaking of which, just the other day, a mummy was flown in from Egypt to the Egyptian pavilion. Incredible, a real life mummy, guys.
And the mummy coffin, I think, is also quite spectacular. But that's just one of the things that we're going to see at all of the pavilions. But I think one of the big questions when it was announced was, what is Expo 2020 Dubai? What can we look forward to? And where did it all come from? And as the news rolled out across the UAE and as anticipation grew, we learned more about it. And the Expo actually goes back 170 years. It's got a massive history behind it. And what I think it's most famous for is different innovations that have been rolled out across different times. So what I'm most excited about is, yes, the food, yes, the performances, but also like the new, is the new iPhone coming? Is, you know, but here, like this is, and if you don't know the UAE, if you're tuning in and you're not really aware, we go big for everything. We have the world's tallest building, we have the world's tallest hotel, we have the world's tallest Ferris wheel,
hotel, building, everything.
And it's really a mark of a country that's 50 years old, proving that we're among the best. We were just recently listed in the top 5 cities in the world. Dubai was. So it's constantly striving to achieve its best. So I do think with this Expo, they are really just proving to the world that we are on a global level, and we're going to see a lot of big announcements over the next 6 months. I think it's super exciting.
Oh, definitely. It's always go big or go home with Dubai. And speaking of the previous expos, it used to be called the World Fair.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a giant science fair, and one of the biggest things that's come out of the previous World Expos is the Eiffel Tower. Can you imagine?
So interesting.
Eiffel Tower, like a lot of things you would not expect was brought about and given birth to at expos.
And I think with the Expo Eiffel Tower, at the time afterwards, there was talk about dismantling it.
It was, oh yes, it was built as a gate to the Expo
and there was
site.
talk of dismantling the Eiffel Tower, and now look, it's an iconic landmark in Paris. It's how we recognize. It's when, you know, they have a world map, they'll put a Eiffel Tower. It's how you recognize Paris on a map. It's you know, part of history, and to think that they were thinking of dismantling. But yes, people would not recognize that it's its connection with Expo.
Honestly, and like you said, like it's what made Paris. Like now we know Paris. When we speak of Paris, we just so instinctively think of the Eiffel Tower. Like that's it. It's done so subconsciously at this point. And with Dubai, you just don't know what to expect from the Expo right now, with the innovations like a new iPhone, maybe holograms coming out of phones, like all the new inventions that will be unveiled at the Expo sites. Oh my God, it's just so exciting. It's an exciting time for technology altogether. And the Ferris wheel, George's Ferris wheel, the big wheel, the London Eye, that was invented at the Expo as well.
Well,
no, not the London. Sorry, my bad. Not that one.
But this is what. But oh, mind the pun. It's come full circle because it was the Ferris wheel, George's Ferris wheel, a big wheel. It was first unveiled, installed at the World Columbian Exposition in Chicago. That was in 1893. Many years later, London Eye came along.
Yes.
And now, in case you didn't realize, Dubai has just unveiled Ain Dubai, which translates to Dubai Eye, I think. Which is actually now the world's largest Ferris wheel, and it's on Blue Waters, which is an island where land was actually reclaimed to make Blue Waters Island, which is just phenomenal in its own right. And this has all happened. It's actually opening to the public this month, I believe. There was a media opening last month. But in terms of coming full circle from the first Ferris wheel to be unveiled at Expo back then, and now for the world's largest to be unveiled in Dubai on its 50th year of the UAE, when we're celebrating Expo, which is the first time Expo has actually happened in the region to happen here in Dubai. It's just a phenomenal story of success.
It really is. And it's brilliant to see how great of a host country Dubai is, because keeping so many things in mind, it's even like, okay, we'll be having visitors come in, we'll be having tourists come in, so let's open the Dubai Eye around this time. Madame Tussauds has opened up for tourists, I mean for residents and tourists, of course.
But just gotten a Madame Tussauds.
Yes, and Chris Fade has his very own statue over there, a local celebrity.
Super exciting. I can't wait to go and see it. And Balkis is also there, and for the massive unveiling. We still haven't gotten the full rake of celebs. But yeah, Chris Fades was announced yesterday, which is super cool. But yeah, there's so much happening in Dubai right now. It's literally felt like in the last month, the city is buzzing. We have gone from a quiet city, I think with COVID, and I think with traveling in the summer. But now the buzz in Dubai at the moment is just like, you can just feel it in the air. Like just in our office, we feel it. It's busy, right?
Really. And just the persistence of the leadership, the government, the authorities, like this whole year in the beginning, it's like, okay, will the Expo happen? Will it not happen? Is the UAE equipped? Is Dubai equipped? Are we, like, have we beat COVID yet with the travel restrictions, all of that? And Dubai was persistently saying like, no, Expo will happen this year. We will go ahead with Expo 2020. We will overcome the pandemic. And here we are.
Here we are, and you can see as the VIPs walk in, they're actually surrounded by
Emirati performances
in traditional dress, welcoming them. I think the sound is probably amazing, and you can see the dome ahead looming. Now, the Al Wasl Plaza, which is the dome that we're talking about, is the central point of Expo 2020 Dubai, and it's actually the world's largest unsupported dome, and it forms the centerpiece of the entire Expo site, and it will actually remain as an iconic hub of District 20, which we'll get to a little bit. But this is the opening. It's iconic. No need for red carpet when the entire place is just a futuristic carpet.
It is stunning. I'm getting goosebumps just looking at them walking in, like just being greeted from the very beginning with performances. I mean, like I said, Dubai knows how to host.
It does, and it just knows how to put on a show. Like the thing is, we if you follow Love in Dubai, like we share beautiful photos of Dubai the whole time, and so many times we just think Dubai is just showing off. It's constantly showing off, and I think tonight, in terms of what it can do, in terms of the innovation, in terms of the technology, and I think tonight is just going to be peak showing off at how stunning the city can be. Now, things are happening. Is this the moment it begins? You're watching the opening ceremony of Dubai Expo 2020.
Oh, wow.
VIPs are arriving. We're seeing drone footage of the entire event. This is open to a small number of media, royals, dignitaries. They're all down there at Expo 2020 site. One question's coming in, or a statement. I expect fireworks at the opening ceremony.
Oh, you think there wouldn't be fireworks? Come on.
No, she said I expect there would be. Will there be?
I think so. I'm sure there would be fireworks. It's the opening ceremony.
Yeah, we want to see fireworks. But we also know that there will be fireworks tomorrow to mark the first official day of Expo 2020 at 3 points across the city. It's going to be, I think, the Point, Dubai Festival City, and one other place. So there will be 3 sets of fireworks across Dubai tomorrow to mark the official day that it opened to the public. Oh, okay. Now we are seeing an opening by Emirates, possibly saying hello, welcome, marhaba.
In different languages.
In many different languages. We're being welcomed by...
Oh, wow. Oh my God, this is the first ever visual of inside the Al Wasl. I mean, during the live broadcast.
How stunning. It looks like an IC.
The visuals are incredible.
We're just going to check with our team if they'd rather have the audio on for this. Oh, can they hear us? Okay.
Oh. We're advancing in technology from our very studio.
I'm mesmerized. I'm super excited about what's to come. It looks like a lot of segregated seats and musical entrance.
The visuals, the lighting.
Whimsical.
Oh, it's beautiful.
However, I've seen, let's say, for example, local Emirati weddings, and they have this scale and this grandeur and this just stunning scope of beauty that we never really see, and this just looks just like that. But and look, it's like a garden element.
Oh my God. If you've seen Crazy Rich Asians, you know the wedding scene?
Please stand as we welcome His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates and ruler of Dubai, and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, and their honored guests.
Vos Excellences, chers invités, Mesdames et Messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour accueillir Son Altesse Cheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, vice-président et premier ministre des Émirats Arabes Unis et souverain de Dubaï, et Son Altesse Cheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, prince héritier d'Abu Dhabi et commandant suprême adjoint des forces armées des Émirats Arabes Unis et leurs invités d'honneur.
نستأذنكم الآن ببدء افتتاح حفلنا بمراسم رفع علم دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة والسلام الوطني. We begin now the ceremonial proceedings by raising the flag and the national anthem of the United Arab Emirates.
Nous allons procéder à l'ouverture de la cérémonie en levant le drapeau et avec l'hymne national des Émirats Arabes Unis.
عيشي بلادي عاش اتحاد إماراتنا عشتي لشعار دينه الإسلام هديه القرآن حصنتك بسم الله يا وطن بلادي 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 حماك أقسمنا نبني نعمل نخلص مهما عشنا نخلص الأمان وعاش العالم يا إماراتنا رمز العروبة كلنا نفديك بنت ما نرويك نفديك بالأرواح يا وطن.
حدقي بالرمل، فالرمل أمين، وبه أسرار هذه الأرض من بدء السنين. همسات الريح والأوراق في الأشجار والأرض أسمعها كالأنين، همسات تروي لي حكاية عالم أنهكته فوضى التغيير فعنا ابتعد. وها نحن اليوم ننهل الحكمة من ماضينا، من تاريخنا، لنأمل بغد مشرق طويل الأمد. أغمضي عينيك يا ابنتي، هيئي عقلك، ولنصنع معا مستقبلا من الروائع يبشر بفجر جديد في كل بلد. فخذي خاتم الساروج هذا يا ابنتي وانطلقي، سترين السر فيه في جميع الطرق.
أم ترى درب جديد تخطه أقدارنا؟ ربما الدربان يلتقيان وفي تناغم ينسجمان، لنخطو معا في رحلة نحو بر الأمان.
أناشد الإنسان نحن هذا اليوم لا نرضى الانتظار ليتنا من أمس أخذناها القرار كنا نبحث عن نغم نغنيه يوحدنا كنا نبحث عن بطل نثق فيه يجددنا
Si tu es là, alors chante avec moi. Si tu es là, je meurs d'envie de croire que tu es là. Lève-toi et dis viens fort. Si tu es là, demain commence maintenant. Maintenant, maintenant. No more broken promises, no more call to war. Unless it's love and peace that we really fighting for. We can conquer hate, put down the arms and raise your voice. We're joining hands today. Oh, I was looking for a song to sing. I searched for a leader, but the leader was me. We were looking for the world to change. If you're out there, if you're out there, I'm dying to believe that you're out there. If you're out or if you're ready, we can save the world. Believe again, it starts within. If you're out there and you're ready now, say it loud, say it loud. If you're out there, I'm dying to believe that you're out there. If you're out If you hear this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman.
أناشد الإنسان
We're the generation, we can't afford to wait. The future started yesterday, and we're already late.
Sing along with me. وحدتنا وهمتنا نجدد قصتنا ونكمل.
نتأمل الكون يلهمنا أن نعمل ونعيش اليوم الفكرة ونشوفها بكرة مستقبل.
ابدع لا تسأل عن أي حدود، قادر تتخيل بأفكارك جود.
هذا احنا جيل العالم موجود قدها والدود. This is our time, I know it now. This is the moment we have to decide.
It's time to stand up and fight,
To be what the world needs now.
هذا ولدنا.
This is our time.
بإبداع نعبر ونأثر ونغير أفكار كتير تجمعنا.
وفي قوتنا محبتنا إرادتنا هذا وقتنا. ابدأ لا تسأل عن أي حدود.
قادر تتخيل بأفكارك جود.
We are the next generation to strive
For a new day.
This is our time.
I know it now. This is the moment we have to decide.
It's time to stand up and fight,
To be what the world needs now.
This is our time. I know it now.
This is the moment we open our eyes.
If we can dance to the lead and wake up to find this day.
This is my time.
ابدأ لا تسأل عن أي حدود.
قادر تتخيل بأفكارك جود.
we are the next generation to strive
For a new day.
This is our time, I know it now. This is the moment we have to decide. It's time to stand up and fight,
To be what the world needs now. هذا وقتنا.
this is our time.
نبدأ نعبر ونأثر ونغير.
أفكار كتير تجمعنا وتزيد قوتنا محبتنا إرادتنا. This is our time.
ضيوفنا الكرام، نرحب بمعالي الشيخ نهيان بن مبارك آل نهيان، عضو مجلس الوزراء، وزير التسامح والتعايش، المفوض العام لإكسبو 2020 دبي. Esteemed guests, please join us in welcoming His Excellency Sheikh Nahyan bin Mbarak Al Nahyan, Member of the Cabinet and Minister of Tolerance and Coexistence, Commissioner General of Expo 2020 Dubai.
Chers invités, veuillez souhaiter la bienvenue à son Excellence Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, membre du cabinet et ministre de la tolérance et de la coexistence, commissaire général de l'Expo 2020 Dubaï.
صاحب السمو الشيخ محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم، نائب رئيس الدولة رئيس مجلس الوزراء حاكم دبي. صاحب السمو الشيخ محمد بن زايد آل نهيان، ولي عهد أبو ظبي، نائب القائد الأعلى للقوات المسلحة. أصحاب السمو والمعالي والسادة والسيدات السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يشرفني أن أكون معكم اليوم. نشهد معا فصلا جديدا من قصة بدأت أحداثها منذ حوالي 50 عاما. قصة أبطالها غادت وأبناء هذا الوطن تتجلى فيها القيم التي جبلت عليها نفوسهم وطموحاتهم وثقتهم بقدراتهم على تحقيق ما هو أفضل لهم ولغيرهم. اسمحوا لي أن أعود بكم بالزمن العام 1970 في مدينة أوساكا اليابانية. هناك كانت المرة الأولى التي يقدم فيها شعبنا نفسه وثقافته ويسجل حضوره على منصة اكسبو العالمية في جناح كان تصميمه مستوحى من قلعة الجاهلي في مدينة العين. هذه القلعة التي يرجع الفضل في تأسيسها إلى المقبول الشيخ زايد بن خليفة آل نهيان طيب الله ثراه. كان ذلك قبل عام ونصف من قيام اتحاد الإمارات العربية المتحدة، ما بدأ بإيمان وعمل مشترك بين قادتنا المؤسسين الشيخ زايد بن سلطان آل نهيان والشيخ راشد بن سعيد آل مكتوم طيب الله ثراهما. أصبحت الرؤية التي يرفع بها علم دولتنا، حيث أعلن المغفور للوالد الشيخ زايد بن سلطان آل نهيان عن قيام دولة الاتحاد، حيث ضمت الإمارات السبعة في اتحاد واحد مجتمعة على حقيقة راسخة في نفوسنا مفادها أننا معا أقوى. أصبحنا إماراتيين ننتمي لوطن واحد. لقد سعينا جاهدين لصنع حياة أفضل ووضعين رؤية قادتنا نصب أعيننا، فكان الاستثمار في بناء الإنسان محور اهتمامنا، ووسعنا بنيتنا التحتية ونوعنا اقتصادنا وأوجدنا الفرص لازدهار الجميع. والآن ونحن في عام يوبيلنا الذهبي نشارك ما تعلمناه مع العالم، وفي مقدمته أننا بتواصل العقول نتمكن من تحقيق إنجازات كان البعض يعتقد أنها مستحيلة. كانت هذه الرؤية نفسها هي ما دفعتنا إلى تقديم ملف استضافة اكسبو الدولي في العام 2011، وكانت السبب في اختيارنا شعار تواصل العقول وصنع المستقبل. اليوم تجتمع 192 دولة، كل واحد منها ممثلة بجناحها الخاص، وهو ما لم يسبق له نظير في تاريخ اكسبو الدولي الممتد على 170 عاما. ومجرد وجودنا هنا في خضم التحديات التي يواجهها العالم يبرهن بأن الفعل على التزامنا ورغبتنا في جعل العالم مكانا أفضل للجميع. استضافتنا لإكسبو 2020 تحمل رسالة عظيمة مفادها أن التسامح نهجنا، وأننا نرحب بالعمل والتعاون مع جميع شعوب العالم. بتواصل عقولنا سنغرس بذور التقدم على مدى الأعوام الخمسين المقبلة، بل وعلى مدار الأعوام المئة المقبلة. هذه هي الرؤية التي يجب أن نحملها في أذهاننا، لأن كل حقيقة كانت وقعاً على مر التاريخ بدأت برؤية. إننا اليوم إنما نقول للعالم كله مرحباً بكم في الإمارات العربية المتحدة، مرحباً بكم في اكسبو 2020 دبي، الذي سوف يكون بعون الله مجالاً مهماً للتعارف والحوار والعمل المشترك بين جميع سكان العالم. مرحباً بكم كي نطلق معاً من الإمارات إلى العالم وفي عامها الخمسين رسالة تسامح وتعايش وسلام، رسالة تقدم وخير ونماء، رسالة أخوة وسعادة، ورغبة أكيدة في تحقيق مستقبل زاهر للجميع. شكراً والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
ضيوفنا الكرام، نرحب بمعالي ديمتري كيركانسس الأمين العام للمكتب الدولي للمعارض. Esteemed guests, please welcome His Excellency Dimitri Kirkenzes, Secretary General of the BIE.
Chers invités, veuillez souhaiter la bienvenue au secrétaire général du BIE, Dimitri Kirkenzes.
Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, dear Commissioners General, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored and delighted to be present here this evening for the opening of the first World Expo in the Manassa region. This is a historic occasion for World Expos and a culminating moment in the incredible story of Dubai and the United Arab Emirates in the year of its Golden Jubilee. With more than 190 countries participating, all the world is coming together for the first time since the pandemic began to connect, to exchange, and to learn on this extraordinary global stage. For tens of millions of people, Expo 2020 Dubai is a tremendous occasion to reconnect with the whole world and to truly engage with critical questions of universal importance and to showcase innovative and cutting-edge solutions to our global problems. This is, of course, the overarching aim of Expos. As global platforms for inclusive multilateralism, Expos bring together countries, international organizations, businesses, NGOs, researchers, and citizens in a common endeavor to generate new perspectives, inspire real-life solutions, and address the greatest challenges. But in the case of Expo 2020 Dubai, this purpose takes on a renewed and powerful meaning. As we entered the last phase of preparations, our journey towards this great event was punctuated by an unprecedented global health crisis that it has profound consequences on us all. Faced with this immense challenge, communities around the world have been shaken. The social fault lines of our world have been laid bare, with the pandemic revealing and exacerbating pre-existing disparities and inequalities in wealth, race, gender, age, education, and geography. With its theme, Connecting Minds, Creating the Future, Expo 2020 Dubai gathers us here over the next 6 months to help shape a better world, a world where we look beyond our differences and are united in our diversity, a world more compassionate, more resilient. Here at Expo 2020 Dubai, Connecting Minds cultivates collaboration, partnership, and solidarity. These are the values that the Expo fosters and that shape our collective priorities. Here at Expo 2020 Dubai, Creating the Future aims to contribute to reducing the growing divide between rich and poor. It seeks collaborative strategies for environmental, social, and economic sustainability. It promotes equal opportunities for all. This is what Expos stand for, and this is what we believe in. World Expos are joint endeavors that transcend borders, beliefs, generations, and ideologies, shaping a common vision for peace and human progress. For years, the UAE and more than 190 countries have been preparing this event together. We have collectively overcome the hurdles and have all persevered in our commitment to realizing a safe, meaningful, and unforgettable World Expo. The time has now come to open Expo 2020 Dubai, an expo that marks an era, an expo that plays a defining role in the global recovery, an expo that contributes to a better future. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the leadership of the UAE for having the vision and the perseverance to host this World Expo, and particularly to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. On behalf of all 170 BAE members, I applaud your unremitting determination to moving forward in unison and to make this wonderful project a truly vibrant, inclusive, and universal experience. For having the dedication to make a success of this collective project, I applaud all of our international participants with their enthusiastic and magnificent contributions. I would like to thank all those who, despite the adversity, whether from home or on the site, have managed to make it a reality. From tomorrow morning, visitors from the UAE and further afield will be able to discover wonderfully crafted pavilions, immerse themselves in cultural activities, innovations, and best practices, and connect with people and nations from all around the world. For 182 days, these singular experiences will be shared experiences between organizer and participant, country and citizen, online and offline. This in itself is a joy, to once again live sensational moments and to share hopes, ideas and solutions with each other. But it is so much more than that. This is the time when we can jointly lay foundations for a healthier, safer and more prosperous tomorrow. Expo 2020 Dubai will be a transformational event, creating new partnerships and generating deep and meaningful connections to make our world better. Let us now show the world what can be achieved when we join and act together to create a better tomorrow. Thank you very much.
ضيوفنا الكرام، سنقوم برفع علم المكتب الدولي للمعارض. Esteemed guests, we will now raise the BIE flag.
Chers invités, nous allons maintenant lever le drapeau du BIE.
ضيوفنا الكرام، نرحب بالسمو الشيخ حمدان بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم، ولي عهد دبي. Esteemed guests, please welcome His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai.
Chers invités, veuillez souhaiter la bienvenue à Son Altesse Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, prince héritier de Dubaï, Émirats Arabes Unis.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحضور الكرام، اليوم يلتقي العالم بأسره على أرض دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة، واليوم نشهد معاً انطلاقة جديدة. نفتتح على بركة الله اكسبو 2020 دبي، والله ولي التوفيق.
العالم في بحث دقيق بين ما تحتاجه الأرض وما يحتاجه البشر. التناغم لا بد منه بين كوكب وأبنائه مربوطين بالقدر. ربما حان سؤال حائر في نفوسنا حين ندعو إرثنا: ما الذي نترك يوما خلفنا؟ أعالم يسعى إلى هذا البقاء أم نرى بساتين وحدائق غناء؟ قطرة الماء شعاع الشمس والأشجار في الغابة والروعة فيها فلنكن فردا وحيدا باجتماع فلنا تتسع الأرض بحب وإخاء لنرى الأرض كبستان مضاء
I pray you'll be our eyes and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose your way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. La luce che tu dai nel cuore resterà a ricordarci che l'eterna stella sei nella mia preghiera. Quanta fede c'è. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. To find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be safe. E la fede che hai acceso in noi, sento che ci
شكرا على حضوركم حفل افتتاح اكسبو 2020 دبي، والذي سيستمر حتى 31 من مارس 2022. نأمل أن نراكم قريبا. Thank you for watching the opening ceremony of Expo 2020 Dubai, now open through March 31st, 2022. We hope to see you soon.
Chers invités, nous vous remercions d'avoir regardé la cérémonie de l'Expo 2020 Dubaï. L'Expo 2020 Dubaï sera ouvert jusqu'à mars 2022. Nous espérons vous revoir très bientôt.
Back. What a broadcast. The opening ceremony of Expo 2020 Dubai is done and we are officially shook. Oh my days, I still have goosebumps.
That was so incredible. The visuals, the projections, it was such an experience, and I cannot imagine the people being there at the place this very moment, what they must be going through.
We had all of your comments coming through. We read them. I think everyone was stunned by just the sheer beauty of the entire thing. Andrea Bocelli obviously finishing it out. Stunning. Ellie Goulding, it looked like there was genuine birds in the Al Wasl Dome. I'm pretty sure that was a projection, but when I saw it, I was like, what? Is that happening?
Birds, butterflies, rose petals, and the clouds. For a second, we're like, okay, they're floating clouds. But no, then you could see the people walking around holding the clouds out.
That was incredible, so beautiful.
Still, the way it managed to float, like stay up, helium, I'm guessing.
And we saw, of course, a small introduction from His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai. What was really nice is that he spoke and he welcomed and he said, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, your highnesses, your excellencies, Sayyideen, welcome. And he said, welcome the entire world to UAE. Together we witness a new beginning and we inaugurate together with the blessing of Allah Expo 2020 Dubai. May God grant us success. That is it. That was the opening of Expo 2020 Dubai. 6 months of excitement to come. Stay with us. We'll be bringing you live updates every single weekday morning.
And what was great was that we were reading your comments throughout the entire live stream, and the one thing that I noticed was everyone was expats from all over the world living here. We're just like, we wish the city best luck. We wish I wish my city best luck. I wish Dubai best of luck for Expo. People were so proud, and it's just amazing to see how the expats have owned this city as their own, and they're so proud of this finally unfolding tonight after so many years of anticipation.
And we are all represented at Expo 2020 in Dubai, and now all we can do is just go.
Exactly.
We have 6 months time to go. We've discussed tickets already, but go and get your tickets. If you're a student, if you're under 18, it's free. People of Determination is free. Anyone over 18 pays 95 dirham, which is the equivalent of about €20 or $100 for a ticket. That's a day ticket, or you can get season passes, or they have a month pass. So get out there. Tomorrow it opens. Are you going to be there? Send us your pictures. We want to see all of the updates.
Casey will definitely be there tomorrow.
I will.
You can get them across all Zoom outlets as well as the official Expo 2020 Dubai website. And for the rest of the 6 months, I think I'm going to go ahead and tell people my age is 17. Because why not? I want those free tickets.
Get those free tickets. You do need to either be vaccinated or show proof of a negative COVID-19 test. Favorite moments, guys, by the way, we love seeing your comments. Like Simran said, seeing everyone from all around the world commenting. We're going to go back through the comments after the show, but please tell us your favorite moments. Tell us what surprised you. Is this your first time learning about UAE culture? Because that was kind of something that shone through it as well, was we were learning a little bit of history throughout with the performances, and then having the incredible performances from people worldwide. So now you're again seeing the drone footage of the entire site. Come visit us here in Dubai, get out to Expo. That's exactly what we're going to be doing for the next 6 months, sharing all the news from around the world that's landed here in the UAE.
And it's so huge that it was even broadcasted live on at Times Square in New York. That's
cool.
The magnitude of this event. So, I mean,
it was emotional.
It really
was. Was there some like goosebumps? There's some nice moments.
For sure, throughout. I think even when there were no performances, just seeing the visual spectacle of the entire thing.
We were like bopping to Ellie Goulding, to be honest. I just thought that was such a powerful song. I was super excited about Andrea Bocelli, but when Ellie Goulding came on, it was such a... and then, of course, the Expo theme song, This Is Our Time as well.
Yeah.
It's, you know, those like uplifting moments, and we were just like...
When all the artists came together. For me, personally, the flag parade was by far, I don't know, my favorite, because you saw the world map being projected around the dome, the Al Wasl Dome, and it was such a sight, and it's all over social media. Just the way they planned out the map being projected, it looks so unreal, so futuristic.
Stunning.
and the music and the flags being paraded around, it was a treat. It was something else, so beautiful.
And it really was such a secret, because we've been sharing all of the news about Expo, all of the pavilions opening, but what happened tonight was really kept under wraps, and it was so amazing to see it as a surprise for all of us. Those projections were stunning, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of a behind the scenes making of in the next coming days and weeks. We'll be able to share that with you. But for now, to everyone who tuned in, thank you so much. My name is Casey.
My name is Simran.
And we share updates every single morning. So come back to us Sunday morning, same time, same place. We'll be here at 8:30 a.m. bringing all the latest details from the opening weekend and more from news in Dubai. Signing off from me.
Signing off from me.
And from Ali and Shahir, thanks for taking us live. We'll see you on Sunday morning. Bye-bye.
Bye.